Shiny Pokemon have been around ever since the second generation of Pokemon, and it's something that every Pokemon trainer has dreamed of finding. However, nowadays, shinies seem to be easier to find, so it makes them less valuable. However, that still doesn't stop most people from wanting them. Even though they may just be a simple color change sometimes, some of them have dramatic color changes that make them look even more awesome. This Stash is my shiny form. Shiny. But anyways, we're here to take a look at the top 5 coolest looking shiny Pokemon in X and Y. So let's get it started. I'm starting off my list with one of the most unique Pokemon in the new generation, Hawlucha. And I gotta admit, the first time I saw its name, it reminded me of that kids show, Hawlucha. Hawlucha is based on a combination of a bird of prey and a luchador, although I think that Nacho Libre had a lot to do with it as well. Nacho! It's also the first and only flying fighting type Pokemon in the game. Its original colors are red, green, and white. However, when you find it shiny, it looks like this. It looks really cool and he has a total color change. The darker looking shinies have always been my personal favorites. The red, black, and purple colors work pretty well together. One thing I couldn't help but notice though, was that now with this new color, it looks like he has a pair of red balls. Ugh, might want to go get those checked out. Don't be bringing all that herpes and crap in here. Good God. One thing that you need when you go on an adventure is a sword, right? But sometimes one sword just isn't enough. Well, now Pokemon has that covered, with Dual Blade, the double sword-like Pokemon. Just don't try to wield it though, because this thing is haunted. It floats on its own and can stab any Pokemon to death. Okay, not really, but its shiny form would make it seem that way. Originally, its colors are silver and gold with a pink sash. Girl, that looks just fabulous! But in its shiny form, the colors change and it looks like it's been on a killing spree. The blades are blood red, and the sash is turned purple. If this was what it originally looked like, I would have definitely caught one on my first playthrough of Pokemon Y. This is one of the shiny Pokemon I would love to have on my team anytime. It's no secret that Halloween is one of my favorite times of the year. So when I first saw Pumpkaboo, I thought that the name sounded kinda stupid. I mean, with that name, you may as well have given an attack called Trick or Treat. Oh, wait. Its evolution, Gorgeist, looked pretty cool. So I got one on my first playthrough and I ended up not using it because at the time, I didn't know it had to be traded to evolve. And I trained that thing till the end of the game trying to get it to evolve. It being a grass ghost type interested me as well, since usually I don't use grass types, but I love ghost types. As a shiny, it gets a nice new color combination of purple and black. With those colors and that pumpkin-shaped face, it looked very menacing. The perfect looking Pokemon to use around Halloween. Before Pokemon X and Y even were released, I already knew what starter Pokemon I was going to pick. Team Fennekin all the way! Screw Team Edward! Fennekin just looked awesome to me. It's a cute little fox that could breathe fire. What does the fox say? It burns! Usually I just pick the water type starter first, but I just couldn't pass this one up. Its shiny form is gray and red. It looks so badass with these colors. And it's not very often you see a gray shiny Pokemon either. Out of the 3 starters, this one only got 2nd place for coolest looking shiny. Take a guess who got number 1. Originally, who would have thought that Froakie would have evolved into such an awesome looking Pokemon? Not only is Greninja awesome, but he's a freaking ninja! A ninja Pokemon! How cool is that? Now all we need is a pirate Pokemon and we're all set. Originally, his color is blue. And what ninja do you know that wears blue? So with the shiny form, they fixed that. Yep, in his shiny form, Greninja actually looks like a ninja. Even his attacks are ninja-like. So, if you're a fan of ninjas, or even just a fan of cool looking Pokemon, this shiny is a must-have.